Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you guys know what time it is. We're going to be discussing Kaspa, what exactly is happening with Kaspa right now in the immediate short term, and of course, what we could be expecting as we do go into Saturday and Sunday. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. If we're looking at the entire markets as we start out the day, you guys can see we're seeing a lot of red across the board, and the reason as to why this is the case is because of volatility within the price of BTC. But as far as Kaspa is concerned, it's up 4.5% on the daily time frame with the price at 13.1 cents and down about 0.3% in BTC comparative over the past 24 hours. Looking at its market cap, holding really strong at this $2.8 billion mark, which is really nice to see. And the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $173 million. So what really is next for the price of Kaspa? As mentioned to you guys earlier in the update yesterday, where I discussed with you guys that we're going to see more manipulation than ever because of this Binance future listing. And of course, a lot of people are not happy. It's no secret at this point. A lot of people are not happy with the move Binance has made for not listing it both on spot and futures. It's making them seem a little bit greedy in a way because, futures is where they make a lot of money due to futures trading fees. But, what can you do? This does mean that potentially there could come a time in the very near future where the listing could officially take place. But that is not what we're here for. We're here for the price. And before we get into this, guys, the question that we get on a day-to-day basis is Kaspa. Of course, people understand that, Kaspa has a unique tech behind it, but what makes people so interested about this? So this is what I really wanted to share with you guys, what I have highlighted here. So Kaspa was fair launched in November 2021 with no pre-mine, pre-sales, or coin allocations. The maximum supply of Kaspa tokens is set at 28.7 billion coins, and the emission schedule follows a halving pattern once per year with smooth monthly reductions. So very similar to BTC. It's a proof of work and halving pattern once a year rather than Bitcoin's every 4 years. So this is very interesting, especially the fair launch, because in this day and age, guys, speaking about fair launch is just unheard of. It's absolutely unheard of. And layer 1 especially coming in and really gaining this much traction like Kaspa has done makes sense, and this fair launch can help them a lot moving further into the bull market. But also manipulation can occur even more now that Binance and the likes of other exchanges are slowly coming in, and I will explain a little bit more as to what I mean. Okay, so before we get into it, guys, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So, I just want to say first and foremost, thank you so much to each and every one of you guys for showing tremendous amount of support. You guys are enjoying the updates. You guys are, leaving such great feedback. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And this is, of course, why I continue to make these updates on a day-to-day basis and bringing you guys the daily news. So if we're looking at, the price of Kaspa below, as of recording this update right now, we're below the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level, sitting at 13.1 cents. But what exactly is next? Remember, as I've said earlier in the update, we are seeing BTC show insane amount of volatility, and right now we're battling once again above this support line. So who knows, as we do go further into Saturday morning, are we about to see BTC stay above this resistance, the support line, or is it going to break below it? That's for us to find out. But the volatility that BTC is showing is definitely affecting the market. But considering this volatility and considering the amount of coins that are down on the daily, of course, due to the volatility, we're seeing Kaspa holding quite strong. And again, not a surprise to any one of us. And yeah, let's take a closer look, especially on the hourly, and see what exactly is happening with Kaspa right now as we speak. So let me bring that up. So perfect. So also with Kaspa, quite interesting things happening. As mentioned to you guys earlier today, there's a chance that I was expecting that the price of Cas could be making its way up to this 14 cents mark, and we did make up to that zone. But we've seen once again the price go below the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level of support, but we've pretty much been dancing back and forth above this resistance, so I would not be surprised if the price of Kaspa is able to get back into this zone. So we're still in the 23.6 zone. Of course, Bitcoin volatility can affect Kaspa in the immediate short term, which could see volatility now, especially with the likes of Binance in the books. And remember what I've said earlier, even though this coin was fair launched, which people obviously know, which people love bringing, but remember, when a project is launched, there's not much manipulation. But over time, when the project becomes bigger and when more people start picking up Kaspa and adding it to their portfolio, that brings in way more chances of manipulation to occur. So of course, fair launch, great, that's definitely a huge plus point. But guess what? All these big exchanges, especially people that tend to manipulate the markets, guess what? They own Kaspa. They have to own it. So in a way, if you really think about it, the fair launch, especially when a project gets to such a specific high level where Kaspa is at now, it's literally shocking to see Kaspa in the top 28 spot in such a short period of time. Literally, we're talking 6 months time frame, and we've seen Kaspa literally go through the roof. And again, shout out to each and every one of you guys, especially the people that were accumulating when no one was accumulating. And I'm happy for you guys. Of course, there's tremendous amount of haters in the cryptocurrency market that continuously talk bad about Kaspa. Oh, Kaspa is this, Kaspa is that. But let's face it, these guys missed out, and you shouldn't really let their comments get to you. You're the one who won, and these are the people that lost, and they're gonna say whatever you want. You really can't let them get to you. But the realistic thing that you want to be paying attention to is we don't want to get too brainwashed. And what I mean about brainwashed is, yes, it was fair launched, but with the likes of Binance futures coming into play, with the likes of other exchanges, tier 1 exchanges coming into play, guys, manipulation will increase. And this is what you need to be mentally prepared for. That does not mean Kaspa does not have a bright future. I think Kaspa has a bright future. I've compared it with likes of some of the big players in the crypto space, and with this momentum that it has, it really shows people are taking it quite seriously. And now we're seeing bigger influencers speaking about Kaspa. Of course, I'm one of the very few influencers in the cryptocurrency market that got in Kaspa. I was still a little bit late, but I still got in on time, as far as coverage goes, and really paying attention and having Kaspa under my radar. But now literally everyone's talking about it, and that should really show you where Kaspa is heading. And this is the type of hype and the community initiative that you really need when you're in a bull market to really have a project succeed. So Kaspa has everything for itself. But leading into the future, manipulation is definitely going to occur with Kaspa, and a lot of people give me really good positive feedback in the previous update, agreeing with me, saying, yes, we totally agree with you how you think that, leverage trading is really bad. And speaking about leverage trading, guys, a lot of people are getting excited, especially the newcomers coming into the space are getting very, very excited at the fact that, Kaspa is listed on Binance futures. But guys, let me tell you, you do not want to be buying Kaspa on Binance futures. You really want to learn what futures really is. And as I've always continuously said, if you are a viewer of mine, do not do leverage trading, guys. I've lost literally thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, and I don't want you guys to be losing that much money. So I care about each and every one of you guys. You guys are like family to me, so I really want you guys to stay away from that. But what we're seeing with Kaspa right now is back in the 23.6, like I said earlier, not a surprise to any one of us. We could see the price pushing back up to all-time highs, but be very, very cautious. Would not be surprised if we see a massive wick back towards the downside and, start retesting 23.6 once again. There's going to be more manipulation, as I've said, and like I said, once this even spot Kaspa is able to get listed on Binance, that does not mean there's not going to be people with bad intentions. We saw Matic in the previous bear market dump literally to way below pennies, and that was a crash that sent shockwaves without the crypto space, but it was bought back up and led to a $3 all-time high last cycle. So these are some factors you need to keep in mind, and that happened on Binance. So a lot of factors you need to keep in mind. As of now, things are looking great. I am expecting that Kaspa will break into an all-time high, but this massive rally that we did see was because of Binance insiders picking up. But right now things are looking good. I think there is a strong chance we could be pushing back up to 14 cents, potentially even an all-time high over the weekend. But if we do not, and we do see a massive wick occurring towards the downside, do not be surprised. You guys know why. I'm sure a lot of people do. But that is it for today's update. Of course, let me know down below what you guys think. As long as the price stays within this 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level, I'm okay with that. You guys know I treat this as the all-time high zone, but we'll take it one step at a time. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.